Hello, my name's Dr. Barbie Breathitt, and I want to talk to you about what I call dream mapping or dream diagramming. Because as you're recording your dreams, you're going to receive a sequence of dreams, and a lot of times, night to night to night, as you're dreaming and you're recording these dreams, God is putting down a strategy, and He's giving you step-by-step details into new things that He wants to bring into your life. And so you need to study and to examine a set or a grouping of dreams. That's why I call it dream mapping. They begin to map out a successful plan for you to be able to follow. So interpreting dreams is similar to constructing a picture from a very many pieces of a puzzle. You put the framework down and then you match the different colors, and so that you can start putting a picture together. So first we sort all the pieces by color, then we put the straight edges and the framework together, and we do this by discerning who or what is the focus of the dream. Then we begin to fill in and connect the myriad of these colorful pictures and pieces together, and these are represented by different symbols and the roles that these symbols play, or the characters that appear in your dream. What is that meaning, and how do they all coordinate together? So when the puzzle is nearing completion, we can see and understand more about what the artist or what God is wanting us to know about ourselves, about our career, about some of our loved ones, but what is that dream showing us? And so the picture begins to become very clear. And as the picture becomes clearer, with each added piece of the puzzle, the mystery is then revealed. The secret is unsealed, and our soul contains then the completed picture. And each dream that we have, subsequent dreams that are added, bring in more clarity, bring in other keys, bring in more clues, so that we begin to understand who we are created to be now, who we were in the past, and who we're destined to become in the future. So dream mapping is one of the things that I do during Ask Barbie sessions. People will call with several intentional dreams that they've had, and we begin to compare and contrast each of those dreams and the messages that those dreams are bringing, so it can begin to set us free, take us out of old patterns, set a new window or door of opportunity for them to walk through, and it positions them much better so that they can begin to prosper. So dream mapping is a technique that enables a mature, skilled master dream interpreter to take a number of dreams at one time and evaluate them collectively with the dreamer of the dream, so that they can be evaluated. And these dreams can be recent dreams or dreams from sometimes a distant past. A lot of times people will say, I've had a repetitive dream that's come to me over and over again. And so they finally bring that dream and several other sequenced dreams, and then those dreams are interpreted, and the actions of change that need to take place or come through wise counsel, and the changes are made, and then those repetitive dreams will cease to come because they've been answered, and whatever the changes were they were trying to communicate have taken place. And so dreams by a dreamer, as well as other close people to you. Sometimes people say, I had a dream of you and this is what was happening. So dream mapping can be a collection of dreams that are very relevant and very important to you, that have come to you, but you still haven't understood the messages of those dreams. But a good, mature, spiritual dream interpreter will be able to give you spiritual insights with understanding from God that's going to help you illuminate and revelate and receive God's faith message. And sometimes it's going to give you the wisdom that is necessary to solve difficult situations and circumstances. So it's a series of dreams that may reveal your strengths or your weaknesses, so that you can learn how to overcome those weaknesses. And it will highlight your spiritual gifts so that you know where God wants you to study, so that you're able to show yourself approved. And so there might be a group of dreams that God wants you to submit to an Ask Barbie session or to decodemydream.com so that you can have those dreams dissected and come up with a new strategy. So dream mapping is a wonderful tool that gives comfort, it gives counsel, it gives wisdom, it brings clarity to dreams that may have been mysteries for your whole life, and then you come into the understanding of them. So as each dream is correctly interpreted, it unlocks the subsequent dreams that have been given until you have this beautiful picture that is set before you that tells a story, and it gives wisdom, and it tells step by step how to keep moving forward. So the right interpretation is able to remove arrows that have pierced or caused pain, or wrong perceptions that have come through negative influences in your life, and it can erase painful scripts by giving you a new positive script. So new voices can be heard. And so God is opening doors that will release new voices to come to you that have only been heard to a limited level. And so as God does this and he gives you these different dreams, you're going to be able to move forward with understanding what God is saying to you, because you want to be able to hear the blessed sound, the sound of God speaking. You know, Isaiah 55:11 says that every word that goes forth from his mouth shall not return to him void, but it will accomplish what he has pleased, and it will prosper in the things that he has sent it to. So everything that God is showing you in your dreams, there'll be wisdom that will come to you so that you can begin to outline those things. And God wants to pour out great grace and favor upon you and give you a supernatural endowment of great grace by coming into the understanding of the dreams that God has for you. And so God has many manifold wisdom that is brought to you through correct dream interpretation. You know, it's just like when Enoch walked with God, it says that he was not, for God took him. Enoch walked in resurrection power, and he never experienced death. So God wants us to learn how to walk with him in understanding the dreams and visions that he has given us so that we are able to move forward. So dream mapping, dream diagramming, interpreting of dreams, learning how to record your dreams, write the title of your dream down, write the time that you awoke, write any scriptures that come to you, write down the different symbols of your dreams, and look at the symbolic meanings. I would encourage you to go through the dictionaries that are available to you to come into understanding. The A to Z Dream Symbology Dictionary is the one that I would start with first, and then as you can, go ahead and get the second volume, the A to Z Dream Symbology Dictionary Volume 2. So these are excellent tools that will help you with dream mapping, dream diagramming, dream interpreting, and then the 5-book series, which you can find on the website, will also help you come into a lot of understanding. But I would encourage you, at least once, go to have an Ask Barbie session. You can call my office at 972-253-6653 and bring a set of dreams with you, and let's go through them in a block of time so that you can have the questions that you had about the dreams answered, so that you can come into a spiritual understanding of what God is telling you through the dreams, that he is mapping out your destiny so that you'll come into an understanding of how to step into everything God has ordained for you to walk in, and that you can move forward and step into the fullness of who God has designed you to be. Thank you for joining me on Dream Mapping. I look forward to mapping out your dreams of success in the near future. God bless you.